Hello everybody, my name is Air411 and today I'll be bringing you guys a New Year's Spooky Spectacular special. Today I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife and completely loved it. So today I'll be building Muncher, the ghost from the movie. Let's get some materials. Alright guys, now that I have the materials, I plan to just build Muncher from the start to the top. The red and the skulls are meant to be mostly for the texture for his mouth. The skulls I'm not entirely sure about, but what I'm planning to do, if this diagram works, is sort of make these skulls his teeth, maybe turn around and build it like this so I can really get some texture in for the teeth. Now it might not be perfect, but I think that it works. I might be using a lot of reference for this build, so just give me some time, okay? Let's get started with the beginning bit. Okay guys, I am back. So I built sort of a main structure for Muncher. I'm kind of happy. I do apologize for the background noise. We have a heater and it's a bit loud, but hopefully this doesn't really mess with the whole recording experience. I actually did do a recording of, well, I thought I did a recording of building the skeleton for this thing, but maybe I forgot and I just didn't record it, so I'm a little bit upset about that. What I basically did was do some skeleton around the body and then building around it, so it sort of went like a main circle, like sphere for the body. Since Muncher is a bit wide and like circular, I wasn't entirely sure how to do it, so I decided to do a few rings of detail like this, and then, hold on, sorry, apologies, sort of like, what's the word, building it upwards into a sort of spear-like shape like this. And then after that, I decided that I should maybe add some more details. So I moved a spear to the side with different shapes, and then another one, and then a smaller ring that was about the same size as like about half of this sphere, and then putting it, attaching to the head, so it sort of had this round shape, and hopefully it does the trick. So after doing a quick explanation, I am sort of happy with how this turned out. Not entirely. The limbs I'm still happy with. I did say that I think Chomper has, is his name Chomper? No, Muncher. I think Muncher has about 6 limbs, so I try to spread them out throughout the body. If you can see, hopefully you could see his body. Maybe I'll move the arms to the side. I am not entirely sure, but I think I'll do some final touches before I layer it with glass, and I will see you guys after I do that. Okay guys, after a lot of reconsideration, I found out that Muncher's arms aren't really symmetrical, but more pushing out of his body. I try to use some light blue, I think it's like, cyan wool to add some more texture to his body. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I think that it looks pretty good for now. My mistake. I have learned a trick where I could use wither skeleton skulls for details that would not be seen as much. I am happy with how that looks. It does look like he's a bit cute. I'm not entirely sure how to put it for the mouth. I might push it a few blocks back. I actually do apologize. I'm not the best builder. I think that I'm okay. I am happy with how the details look so far. Please give me your opinion. I really would love that. Now, maybe if I were to push this eye upwards and then made this whole area white, then maybe, oh, my apologies, blue, red, then maybe it could look like his mouth is sort of open. I could maybe extend this part back to add to the mouth. Oh, he does look a little chubby, but that's cute. Maybe if I were to add some details to the mouth, he'd look like his, it'd look like his mouth was open. I do like that. And now it's time for some magic, where I believe I can use sort of skulls as the teeth. I'm not entirely sure how that looks. I am not happy with that. Maybe some white concrete could help. I am trying a new style of recording where I just do it along the way, and oh, well, that looks kind of cute. Maybe with some details there, we can sort of have the body. Okay, now after some reconsideration, the cyan wool should go away. I can add it in the future for decoration, but now I think it's time to fix the legs and get ready to layer it with glass. Okay guys, after a lot of thinking and a lot of working, I've improved the tentacles to make them longer, the arms, whatever you like to call them. I added a little spot so that he has a missing tooth, and around the back he looks pretty good. Now, if any of you guys want some tips on how I made these legs, what I based them off of was sort of that I had these tentacles sort of going outwards like the arm, and what I did was after that I turned it into a 2x2 block, and then using this part over here to go to the next extension, which is here, moving to the side and turning that into a 2x2, and then using this part over here, which is going to be the main edge for the second part, using that and making it a arm. Now if I wanted, I could also do some add-ons, add for the fingers, which I think I did, but yeah, that's it. Now since Muncher is sort of a ghost, we can't have him looking solid, so what I think I should do is sort of mix in some light blue and some blue stained glass to add first this sort of ghoulish vibe, just to cover the whole body and make it really look better. Now I think I have some cyan glass that I can use, which I feel like would be a good substitution for the, yep. So now that the blue glass has been replaced with cyan, it can really shine to be a good part of this whole build. Now, I don't want to make it look too blocky when I follow it. I might want to leave a few blocks just to cover, and just leave some parts of real blocks just to add to some diversity, and leave some spots for window. Turns out that they're not called windows, and they're actually glass panes, so that was my mistake. What I meant to say is to have some cyan glass panes, cyan glass, light blue glass, and some light blue glass pane. I do kind of apologize, the recording kind of shut down for a second, so it was a bit difficult for me to come back, but hopefully I can really just go back. The world kind of reset, so I kind of had to rebuild some parts. When I say this, I meant to say, since the ghosts have more of like a phasing kind of texture, it's a bit difficult to recreate that with blocks, so I'm gonna layer it with glass. Now, I actually did have to test something out, but sorry, I did have to realize that I had to maybe do a few mixtures, kind of make it pop for the detail. I did do this multiple times over and over. I kept resetting it. The light blue should be the least amount of glass that's used because I just feel like that's better. Now, I actually do also apologize for maybe the quality of the recording. I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I'm kind of on a short budget. I have started YouTube, but hopefully I can make something that really just entertains people. And that's my whole goal for YouTube. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, so now that I've got the main texture for the arm, I might want to repeat this for the rest of the ghost. I will actually record some parts doing it myself just for the whole satisfaction, and I will do that in a second. Alright. Okay, guys. After a lot of practicing and working, I think I've gotten the first limb down. I realized that the whole cyan stained glass mixed with the light blue is not a good idea because in general this build is very cyan, cyan terracotta. Mostly the whole build is working around this color because that's how Muncher looks like. If you were to make him blue, then it would not look really this texture. So what I plan to do is really just layer out this whole build. Maybe add some more texture over it to make it look like it's overlapping. I'm not entirely sure. I might not follow exactly the rules, but yeah, something should be figured out. Now, I do want to add some light blue because I just like the color. It might be a little ugly for building, but I still think that it would be a pretty cool touch, to add. And I don't really want to add too much glass because it might ruin the whole perspective and the whole texture. Because I don't want to I don't want it to look like that. I do, maybe third apology. I do also apologize for the background noise. It's back again. The heater. I do live in the mountains, so it's a little cold up here. Now, back to the subject. This guy is supposedly gonna look like this. I'm not entirely sure what to do with the window panes yet. It's kind of difficult. I'm really trying my best, but things can be a little difficult. Now, I kind of want the face to be sort of like latching forward with this glass, but not too much. I don't even know what I'm saying. I kind of don't know really how to describe it, but sort of make this face really look like it's moving forward with a lot of layers of fat, which is also why I like adding this layer of glass because it could really, really add to the blubber of this creature. Now, I've always been a longtime fan of the Ghostbusters series, which is why I really appreciated this movie because it had the same director, and it just brought a lot of nostalgia back. Now, back to the build. This build has a lot of shapes and curves, and I don't really want to make it too flat with the glass, so I might leave some parts or extend some parts. But yeah, overall, I think it's going pretty smoothly. I will get the boring parts done, and I will be back in a second. Okay, guys. Now, I've actually run into quite the problem. Now, this face actually looks okay, but I am not entirely happy with how the face kind of looks like this because the whole texture for the eyes don't really kind of pop out, and I don't really want to get rid of that. I've tried with blocks of coal, it just does not look the same, so I'm trying to really get this texture down to something that would look good, but also really make the eyes still look cute. Now, I'm actually going to say something. If you do notice that these blocks that I have are different, it's because I'm actually recording this on 2 separate days. I spent a lot of time to hang out with my family for the New Year's, so I'm building this on I'm actually making this today on the first day of the year, so that's exciting. Um, I've gotten some parts for the blocks down. I have remembered to leave some parts, so it's not always perfect, but if I do a few scope arounds, what am I saying? Well, if I do take a look around, I think that it's pretty good. The glass really does add to the texture. I will add some glass panes. I'm not entirely sure. Um, now, if there's anything else that you guys would like me to build, I know I might not be the best builder, but I would enjoy doing this just because. If you guys have anything you guys would want me to build, go ahead and tell me in the comments. I would love to do that. I think it would be an awesome collection to my building world. And I think it could be a great practice for me because soon I might be recording build battle videos. I've been doing some practicing on there with my friends, and I've actually won a few times, and I think it's a pretty fun game that I think I could record. Texture pack I got, I might have left off when I was in the middle of talking because I'm just a little bit multitasking. This whole deal, I actually got a new texture pack. I think I said that. I'm sorry, my memory might not be too good today. Today was pretty today was pretty cool. Today I got this new texture pack. I might link it in the description. If you guys like it, you can download it. Now it's time to add these glass panes and spots of light blue stained glass, and I will catch you guys after I do that. Well, guys, I've completely layered this with cyan and some spots of light blue glass, added some panes, and I must say, it is looking pretty good. I'm not sure about this glitch where the heads disappear. I might have to look that up, but it does have a cute feature when it looks like he's blinking. He might not be the most realistic, but I think he's cute and pretty good. I might fix him up later, maybe break a few glass patches here and there, fix it. But I think that's it. How about we have one final view of the whole thing in F1. Wow, I love that. I guess that's it today. I had a lot of fun making this. If you guys like the video, um, of course, you can subscribe. It's totally free. If you don't want to do it, it's okay. I just want to make videos that you guys like. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to expect more videos like this. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.